It's Tuesday, right? I just suddenly started on a different day. Give me feedback. Let's go in. Feedback's more like. Oh man, I just know they can hear me right now, but it's not being played back at me, so I don't know. Hey, I'm a boss OG. I am not receiving any of my stream feedback at the moment. I just saw that it came up on the top. So hi, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We are in the middle of performing some aerobatic maneuvers. Last time we went out and designed a craft that was capable of doing such things despite our severely limited technological know-how. So let's go over and have a look at that craft, shall we? I should also fast forward through time somewhat. I'm also going to reload my page. I've got a feeling things have not updated properly, so let's do that. Of course, this is going to mean that I'm going to lose a title. I am a boss OG. I see you in the chat now. Wonderful. How are you doing there, buddy? I hope you're having a good time. I am also having a very good time. Everything Unplanned is not a name that we want to have. It's Airway Congestion, I think is what we're going to call it at the moment. I'm not sure why Congestion. If anybody can actually come up with some sort of weird reason as to why I should actually call this Airway Congestion, let me know. I'd like to know. I have lost some stuff. There we go. Right, so we're coming in and we're going to have a look at this tiny little suborbital, there we go, suborbit, yeah, tiny suborbit. This is amazing. I've managed to go along and stick some science stuff on here. This is technically for two tourists to make their way out of the atmosphere on, and we don't have tourists at the moment, so maybe this will be something we work on. But I thought whilst we're just, you know, having a little bit of a muck around at the moment. Hey Landstrider, how you doing there, buddy? Yeah, I thought whilst we're just like getting set up and everything at the moment, we'll go around and finish this contract. Though, if I remember correctly, this took a while to get going anywhere. So, launching a bunch of comsats. I suppose we could. We need to get a whole load around Minmus as well. Hey Adam, I see you there. Why is my chat more laggy than the chat that is going on screen? I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Let me just do a few checks because I'm really worried that, like, I don't know, Steam is stealing all my internet or something like that. So let's... no, you fool. That wasn't what you wanted to do. So, build an F-22 Raptor. I do not have any weapons. That is the problem there. Adam Napier, hey buddy, how you doing? Launch some comm satellites. I reckon we could definitely do that. We're going to have to go through a loading screen, I'm afraid, guys. I'm sorry, it was a big mistake. I hit close on something that I didn't mean to, and it closed, like, Kerbal down for me, which is ridiculous. An F-22 Raptor, that's an interesting idea, Tom. Unfortunately, I do not have any BD Armory on this particular save. But it'd be nice to make a nice little jet engine, wouldn't it? Once again, this episode is brought to you by the power of hot chocolate. I hope you enjoy it, because I sure do. Loading the asset bustle definitions. Wow. Hot chocolate. It ties up your mouth sometimes. It really does. Landstrider has been working on a space station. That's nice. Space stations are always a good thing. I love space stations, but unfortunately, like the early game space stations that you managed to get out in the first sort of half of your career mode, are always so disappointing. You know, they just don't work quite as you would want them to. They don't have all the stuff you want, the scanning technologies, the ability to store the fuel in the right way to then be able to pump it back and have the right size, like what's the word I'm looking for? The right size habitation unit. Well, I could build the F-22 but not build it. That is an idea. Instead, we're going to take this really rubbish plane out. No, I didn't actually see your first station, dude. I meant to go back and watch it. I really only caught the one that I was there live for. So this is what we want. Let's put that out. Yes, take that back and pull it out. I wonder who we're going to have in the cockpit today. We've obviously taken Valentina back. Does this mean Jeb? Jeb is going to get in there. I don't think so, actually. Jeb is not actually on planet at the moment. He's off in Minmus. Maybe we could bring Jeb back today. Are you a pilot? That's all I'm asking. Are you a pilot? Yes, we have a pilot on board. Let's send this one out for some great fun times. It's just this little science lab roving station. To be fair, that's the next thing I really want to get on with on this save, is to put a science station around Minmus so we could have a drop pod that goes down and up. What is Minmus return debris? We got some debris crashed around. We're going to have to try and do something about that. Can we pull up? We can pull up. Always good when you can actually, like, you know, get the plane off the floor. It's not always guaranteed. Not always guaranteed. Okay, I'm going to go for the far north one, and we'll go like that. This flight may take a little bit of time, because... Oh, max area of attack, man. Angle of attack, sorry, not area. Pull round, pull up. Come on, up. You can do it, you can do it. Safe. Oh, my engines. Engines hit the floor. I mean, to be fair, I'm feeling proud that only the engines. The abort system worked. Oh, yeah. You know that I've been taking safety into consideration on my guys, for my guys now. Okay, I'm not sure why he just suddenly like backflipped out there. I had done loads of tests to make sure that wouldn't happen. Obviously, today is the day that aerodynamics decide they want to be a little bit funky on me. That's all right. That's all right. We can make do with that. Let's activate that navigation again, and then we should be all good. You're right, Lieutenant Delta. Can you build a jet? It could be rubbish and crash it. Chances are we're going to crash this jet. just to put that out there, chances are we're going to crash this jet. Well, I mean, you did just see me make, I don't know, quite a good save, if you ask me. I mean, that was a thing. Like, I thought we were going to, like, full-on die. I could have even recovered and not just reverted. That's how good that was there, that save there. Especially as we have, like, 1.9 million creds to our name. Roots, they're roots in this game. Because they're the root of all evil? I don't know, yeah. Working out a test career. Reason for jet flipping is due to the center of lift being in front of the center of weight. Yeah. This does have a few weight issues. Like, but when this goes into single stage to sub-orbit mode, I've got to make sure that I put the sub-orbit in there because this doesn't get up to orbit. When I come back, I've got to make sure I throw all my mass at the back here just to make sure it doesn't topple forwards and flip out. And still, we have to have like all these parachutes just in case. More than once, I've been on my way back down into the atmosphere and it's just gone into a nice little flat spin. It's obviously what you want. The problem is, like, for most SSTOs, I've been taught that you come in at this angle, so all the air hits the bottom and makes massive amounts of drag, right? This craft can't do that. It will immediately start like feeling some bad aerodynamics and flip out sideways and do a little roll, and I'm not sure why, but if I come down with my nose pointed towards my prograde, then everything kind of works out all great. Yeah. Well, there we go. There was my little SSTO rant. Let's go forward. I love the fact that this flies at ×3. A lot of my planes don't. I should point this out. A lot of my planes are a little bit loose in the middle, shall we say? So when the ×3 thrust comes from the rear, thrusting in the rear, it gets a little like weak in the middle, and then the cockpit and the engines aren't in line, and it starts like springing around, and all sorts of other like weird time acceleration issues come into play and stuff like that. All right, I am too high, far too high. What's the deal with this? Somewhere like that. I seem to be oscillating as well. Let's set this up nice, shall we? Just hit this like this. How close am I? We are still miles away. Miles and miles away. So we're at a good cruising altitude anyway, so let's speed that up if we can. I reckon if we just carry on facing forwards, we should end up, as the curve of the planet pulls away from us, end up like almost pulling up. We're not actually pulling up. We're facing straight, but the curve of the planet brings us up relative to it. And that's quite good fun. In my collaborative warfare, can I build it? Oh, Tom, you seem to be unaware that collaborative warfare stalled out, unfortunately. About episode 14, a few people dropped out, and unfortunately we couldn't carry on, or at least the save file didn't make its way back to me for me to carry on. I do have another war on the go with a few patrons. Which is all great fun. If you have a look on my channel, you'll see there is a whole new set of The War, is what we've been calling it anyway. And yeah, that's been pretty much the same thing. We started off being a little light on the Kerbal involvement because we were like, yeah, robots, right? And then people, turns out, aren't overly enamoured with robots. Not in the same way that like most of us lot are. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I'm going around absolutely kicking some buttock, which is great fun. Great fun. Still go. I mean, it's still played on the same map. We still got Kerb inside and stuff like that. So that's all good. I already built a supersonic bomber capable of Mach 6. All right. That sounds good. Mach 6. What is that? What are 3 6s? 1,200, something like that. It's got to be something like that. Okay. 1,800. Sorry, my bad. Maths. Quentin Gill, I do remember you from. Was it last week before you turned up, and then there were some other times just before that as well. Yeah, I do remember you. Yes. Okay, let's try and build up a bit more speed. We are literally just trying to make our way to this little navigation marker here. We're going a little bit too high, really, to be building up the correct amount of speed. So, I mean, the Weasley engine functions well between sort of 4 and 8 kilometers. I know at 6 is going well. Yeah, I think that. Also, incidentally, did you guys know the Weasleys did reverse thrust? Did you know? Wheezy, not Weasley. Sorry, that's something completely different. Yeah, I didn't know they did that. The only other ones that do until you get up to the big sort of Goliath jet engines. Mach 6 is that not 2.4 kilometers per second? I would have imagined you meant. Okay, we must be getting close. Must be getting close. We're about ready to do our weird little. Weird little stage change. Oh, I thought we were gonna have some trouble there. I'm just kind of tapping around. The amount it did the rotation at there, I really thought I had done a bad on the time accelerator. I was like, oh no, we're still at time 3, don't do that. Okay, so because I made this plane before, I still don't actually have full command of the action groups, I've reassigned the brake action group to do the things that I need it to do. It's, you know, like fire rockets. This plane is not capable of making it up to the 19 kilometers that is required. Which one are we at here? Let's have a look. Seychelles resignation, something like that. So let's have a look. 19.6. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna have to go up. We are entering the place now, so we've got to try and point upwards a little bit more. We don't have to get too far up, just as long as we get up there. Let's check my Apple apps. Yeah, it looks like we're pointed in just the wrong direction though. Let's point that back that way. And now I've got to get up to sort of 20 or 30 kilometers. I'm actually going to pull this back now because I don't want to waste all my rocket fuel because we're going to have to use this again. In fact, change that. I don't know if that's going to help enough or not. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it. In fact, we are already way above there. Why didn't anybody point that out? Well, log the pressure data. There we go. We got the survey data for this particular area that we needed. Now, are we going to be able to bring this down safely? I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. KSP does measure speed in meters per second, but as children of the metric system, we can make conversions to kilometers relatively quickly. So if you want to start going from seconds to hours, that we're all like, hang about, got to do some maths here. 60s, hey? Who works in 60s? Let's think about how we're coming down here. I want to turn this way. I want to have the top of my canopy pointed at that navigation marker. Have I just run out of electric charge? I have literally just run out of electric charge. I felt that like kick off there. That's bad. That's not useful. Oh gosh, no, that's really bad. Why did I run out of electric charge? Let's dissect this. Well, it's going to be something to do with the complete and utter lack of solar panels on here, right? Okay, well, let's try and make it so any electric charge that we do have goes into trying to get ourselves facing the right direction. If I turn that off, do we... No, we're not. We haven't got any way of making electric... You're right, ZTech. How's it going? You have turned up just in time to witness one of my failures, as you know, you generally are. We have managed to not put any way of making electricity on this plane, which is a little bit not so useful, as I'm sure you can guess. If we get a little bit of thrust underway, we should be able to like pull back under power. Just try and hold this straight. No, I don't want you facing that way, man. Yes, no, yes. Come on. We're nearly there. We are so nearly there. Just get your nose down. This is all you need to do. Just go that way. Just keep going that way and everyone will adore you. You'll be like the saviour of the day. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. Are we gonna do it? I don't know. We're still losing speed despite engines being at full throttle, and I'm really having trouble keeping my nose down. Like, seriously having trouble keeping my nose down. Maybe we'll pick up some speed. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, hopefully. Lots of hopefully. Running engines gives electricity. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, God, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, come on, dude. You can do it. Just point your nose down at that thing that says you're going forwards. That's all you need to do. Once you've done that, you're on to a winner. I'm going to rocket sideways and see if we can't get through some of this turbulence. No. Well, at least we're going up now rather than down. Obviously, down in a plane is quite awkward. Ooh, yes, yes. That was what we needed. 50 meters per second is the ideal turning speed there, it turns out. Okay, let's try and build up some speed so we can get powered flight back underway. This is a very interesting thing, a refit of a vehicle. The fact that I've been able to take a two-person, well, a two-tourist plane and retrofit it into a repeated higher atmosphere diver or jumper. Do I like memes? Who doesn't like memes? Depends whether you're going to try and spam my chat or not, I suppose, is the real test of whether I like memes or not. Okay, so which one are we headed for here? We're only really going to be able to do these two, aren't we? That is so inefficient. It's hilarious. Stabarta's Solitude or something like that. That one. Oh man, this one is also 19.4. Okay, we can do that. We can get high. We can get high. 19.4. Memes. Best jet I've ever seen in KSP. Straight up, man. Like this one deserves awards. Look at this. I mean, to be fair, it is a Weasley powered. It is Weasley. I thought it was Wheezy for some reason. It's a Weasley powered, triple Weasley powered, single stage to suborbital thing. I can't get this level of technology to actually go to orbit, which is ridiculous because we got like 3 big rocket engines, 3 big rocket tanks on there. If I just strapped these and the cockpit with these radial engines on, so if I had like three fuel tanks, radial engines at the bottom, cockpit on top, I bet it could like make it up to. Or should we try it? Should we try it? Once we brought this guy back from wherever it is he's going, we will try and see if we can get up to orbit with like the stuff that is on here minus the jet. That makes sense to me. Makes super sense to me. Okay, I really don't want to be racing too far towards the ocean. Or too fast, sorry. Okay, here. This is a good place to be holding up. What have we got over here? The remains of this plane? What? Why are they remains of this plane on the planet? I don't know. I thought the only testing we had done had been like actual testing. That has still got its navigation active. That is good. That is like so good, you know. keep using my engines until 10k. The problem with that, and I will show you, is that you lose a lot of speed when you're above like 8. Memes. 2017 award, best jet. Ta-da! Powered by memes. Love it, love it. All right, Cat Slave, how's it doing, buddy? How's it doing? And Warduck! All right, man, how's it going? I haven't seen you. Well, we do see you fairly regularly, but you've got a little quiet in the chat, you know. I don't want the target. Get out of the way. Get out of here. Oh, definitely. Oh look, there's the debris. Look at that. Look at you there. I must have tried aiming for this one beforehand. I am super not sure if we have the jets capable of... Oh, no. Oh, oscillations. I need to sort out my centre of mass. But before that... let's just go up. Up is the key here. We're looking for over 19 kilometres. 19 and a half, I believe, by looking at this. Yeah, that's above the chat window. You guys can actually see that. That's good. Woo! Okay, so we are Stabata's Solitude. 19,400 is what we're aiming for. My Apple Apps, yet definitely does it. I'm going to try and actually pull back a little bit. Okay, let's cut them engines. And in fact, change back to jets. Now, once again, look at the dark side of the thing. Come up here. We're up high enough. Log that, Tev. Yes, overwrite. Ta-da! Collected that. Woo! Science, man. Science. Okay, now we're going to try and land somewhere. Do we go back to the KSC or do we just like let it land on parachutes? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You've got some time to let me know. We are still going up. In fact, we're still going up quite considerably. That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, let me know. Do we go back? Where is Jeb? Jeb is on Minmus at the moment. He got sent out there to stop him jumping into all the cockpits to start with. He might very well love the cockpit, but that's just not what we're going for, you know. Okay, a nice little side spin there. That's not quite what I'm aiming for. Let's turn around this way so we're at least a little bit straight to the airstream. I've got my Point Pro grade, what's the word I'm looking for? Autopilot on. Both. You want me to take it to the KFC and land on parachutes? I think that might be the smart one. Let's just try and keep pulling up. This is what needs to happen here. Maybe I'll put fine control. Oh, that was tab. Fine controls on. Oh, I kind of wish I'd loaded up my Steam controller. Actually, this type of maneuver is a lot nicer to do on an analog stick. Like lots and lots nicer to do on an analog stick. Investigate the deep space signal. Try and translate if you can. Try and find out if we can make profit. Oh no! Don't! Look! Ah! Let's full throttle those engines up, shall we? I just kind of want to fly that way somewhat, or slow myself down enough, nosedive into the ocean. Kind of a tail slide into the ocean now. I'm hoping. Let's turn that off for starters. I'm hoping if we spend a little bit of time just trying to settle down the spins and stuff, though, to be honest, I'm not feeling great about that. We should be able to just either ease ourselves down into a parachute descent, parachute-assisted descent, or get control of it again. I'm not feeling that we're going to get control of it all that well. Ooh. No, okay. Just, this is going to be tough, isn't it? It is, yes. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to be tough. Okay, let's just point that direction. Straighten those wings up. Straighten those wings. No. Come on, man. You can do it. Planes are always just a little bit more awkward than rockets. Just a little bit. I like rockets. You don't have to worry about aerodynamics. You're just like, here, let's put more engines on it. That's how you deal with that. Flies like a balloon strapped on a rock. Yeah, but the rock has to be on one side of the balloon. It's very important to get that tumble right, you know? It's Farmadane. Hey, dude. Yeah, I remember you. He's flying gracefully like an eagle piloting a blimp. Oh, guys, Guys, you do me disservice. Though we're gonna have to cut the engines here. Let's just pop everything, shall we? We're gonna try and hold level if we can. Failing that, we'll land engine heavy. Let's turn that off. We're just gonna have to tumble now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're also at 4 kilometers of tumble, so I'm gonna go for like full speed tumbling. I think we'll be all right. Now, those drogue chutes are almost entirely for the abort system. It was only like as an afterthought that I put this other parachute on the back to try and... Oh, don't go nose first. Of all directions, don't go nose first. Hey, look at this. We are, like, balanced. Who'd have thought? Okay, I'm going to lose my engines here because we're coming down at, like, 20 meters per second, which is, oh, I don't know, 4 times as much as you want to. Hey, everyone would have survived, though. That's good. That's what we want, right? Survival. It's flying like a stone that can fly. Hey, Twitchy, what's the average amount of time someone says, hey, remember me per stream? Actually, it's quite low. I reckon maybe... So I do 2 streams a week, and I reckon maybe I get about 3 people a week, but most of them come in one of those 2 streams, so that's pretty good. Yeah. 0.1 science for the recovery of a vessel that survived flight. That is a loose definition of survival right there. That is loose. Okay, well, we got a load of science. Shall we buy some actual jet parts? What do you guys think? Supersonic jet flight? Something like that? Look, we could have the Panther. How cool would that be? Kit Jeb. You want me to bring Jeb back? I don't know. I'm not overly enamoured with Jeb, to be honest. Let's do that one, and then we don't really even have enough to do one of these 2. Okay, so what did we get here? That may have not been the one I wanted it to do. I could have gone... advanced fuel systems or advanced aerodynamics. Air brakes would have been lovely, wouldn't they? Okay, let's see if there's like a Moon or a Minmus set of contracts coming up. This one's just going to kind of be ticking over in the background. Every time that I'm like, let's go fly a plane, we'll do that. Heat shield, no. Juno, no. Satellite in orbit of the sun. New solar orbit station. Still not quite what I'm after. Twins to Mun in adjusted orbit. I mean, this isn't getting me what I want either. There's a lot of like do adjusted orbit stuff, and that's not really what I want. We could do this. 3 temperatures on the surface. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Don't forget to collect some of the... Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll turn all this off, and we'll see about... I mean, literally turn all this off. See about the debris that is not orbiting. We've got some in-flight stuff. What? Let's go and see this stuff that's in flight. In flight means it's in the atmosphere, right? Landstrider's like, check my last tweet. Okay, let's go check his last tweet. I can't show you guys. Well, I can. That takes some. Oh wow, man! 4 orange tanks, some half. Oh, let me like your tweet, sir. That is quite. In fact, I'm even going to retweet that. That's how Twitter works, right? Man, I'm so bad at Twitter. Oh, and I'm so bad at setting up pictures. ZTech sent me a picture to be like, hey, you should use this to advertise your Twitter. Okay, so this guy is going down into the surface. I always love watching these. Every now and then, we're just gonna see that. Please go get Jeb. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is Jeb what we want to do? You made the post thingamabob. Yeah, Landstrider also plays Future's Edge with me, if you guys weren't aware of that. Landstrider did indeed make the post-Venom mod pack that I'm so nearly close to wrapping up. So nearly close to wrapping up. Literally, like, an episode, 2 episodes left to go. All depends whether I go and find this thing that Landstrider's just told me exists or not. that really is... The bit that determines whether there's going to be another one or not. Speaking of doing stuff, Landstrider, what are you doing tomorrow, buddy? You want to play some Astroneer? I think that'd be a good idea. I'm not. Yeah. Now might not be the best time to try and sort that out, but I keep forgetting to give you a shout. But as we're both here, we should do stuff. Already the heat is starting to build up ridiculous amounts. We are coming in at ×4 though, so that is understandable. 85 kilometers, that's quite a distance away up there. One of the things I always do absolutely love in Kerbal Space Program is, like, especially on a small moon like Minmus, you set a small base up on the surface, and then as many satellites as you can, and you just sit there watching the satellites go past. I love to do this in real life as well, I should point out. Just sitting there watching satellites go past. It's one of the best things. Really, really is. About to slam into the... I still haven't put the ambient light enhancement mod on. There's got to be so. So we'll watch it this way around, right? We're not going to watch the surface. Do I ever play any turn-based games? If so, like Endless Space. I do play turn-based games, in particular things like XCOM. Obviously, XCOM is just the best, even though I'm really, really bad at it. It's a good game. I love it. I love it to bits. Most of these fighting flus and stuff. Okay, fair enough. Right, we are coming down. One thing I do like about Kerbal is when you get down nice and low, the scattering of the atmosphere brings everything into a little bit more light. Not much. Okay, 900 meters. How far away are we from the floor? Oh yeah, going to be coming at 702 meters off the surface, off the water. Oh, that was pretty cool. That wasn't what I meant to do at all. I was just like, why isn't this in actual thing? Cheb needs my memes. Let's zoom down. We want these splashdown ones. Let's recover. Yeah. Recovering these is definitely what I had on my list of things to do today. In fact, there is a lot of these. I might even save it for another day. Though I suppose streams are kind of a good time for doing this. There's a lot to recover. Okay, there we go. That is all those recovered. There is a lot of stuff here. Any of this, like, on the surface? There we go. We've got some splashdown stuff here. I don't like recovering stuff that's not on the surface. Mainly because I'm waiting to see my own Kessler syndrome. Syndrome kick in. Which I think would be great. Things exploding in space. Unfortunately, the small bits don't break into even smaller bits. And Endless Space is awesome when you understand it. Until then, it's a big pile of WTF. I was like, okay, cool. I'll give that a go, I suppose. Did we grab the active contract? We didn't. I bet it's gone and passed me by now. Explore Minmus. Rendezvous 2... No, we've done that one. I'm not going to do that. This. We're going to take that. We're going to go... Ah, this is why we actually went into the tracking centre in the first place. We were going to have a look and see where those bits were. Look, here we go. Are these all in the same spot? Look, there we go. Look how easy that landing will be. These ones are pretty good as well, actually. Do you reckon we can do both at once? I reckon we can do both. That is a wide spread, though. I think we'd need a rover to do that one. These ones all seem to be in the same spot. But these... I mean, you got to remember the moon's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay, yeah, let's just put a single moon mission together. Are people all right with that? Is there any problem? I know we could, like, make it super efficient and, like, get lots of contracts for lots of different bits and do lots of different things. But I just like, you know, at the moment, keeping it relatively simple. Do we want to send everyone in a command pod? Yeah, let's do this. We got the Kerbal engineer up here to tell us the Delta V values, so there's no way we're not going to be able to bring these guys back home. First thing I'm doing, relay. I want to put snap to grid on so that I can pull that up like that way. I don't mind if we're going to lose it during re-entry. That's fine with me. Losing things during re-entry is what re-entry is all about, right? We want to make sure we put the solar panels on this time. Oh man, could you imagine if we forgot again? I would expect you guys not to let me down, not to let me live it down. Utility is the parachute. Oh, I don't have the big parachute. Oh. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is put the three-way symmetry on there. First thing I'm going to do is make sure these guys can still get out of this hatch, because that's quite important. This is not the crew I want. Where's, like, Bob and Bill and that lot? Should we go and find out? Where's Bob and Bill and that lot? Assigned. Station Alpha. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe we could pick them up on way, actually. Well, I mean, we've got a pilot here who needs... Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to pick them up on the way. We're going to get ourselves a small docking port on the front. I don't have the thermal heat shield to put on the bottom of this, so this is going to be fun. Of course it's going to be fun. Why would it not be fun? Do you guys not like fun? That way? I think that way. And now the coupling... Ta-da! Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's figure out where our steerage is going to go as well. We want 3 of those there. I know that's not going to work. Let's see where our centre of mass is. So these actually want to get brought down to about here. Yeah, it's that being able to get out the hatch thing again, right? Okay, let's just test it. Let's just test it. Untitled spacecraft, let's go. A sharp mechanised dildo. I've got a level with you here, Tom. Chances are we're not going to go and get Jeb. Also, hi Dragonfly, how are you doing? Lieutenant Delta's like, no offense, but Jebediah isn't good anymore. Twitchy is a better role model. I'm not sure I'd agree with that, but... Oh, look, she can get out. I was really expecting that to stop her. Okay, this is good. Actually, this is really good. Should we do a hacks? We're going to do a hacks. We're going to go to the cheat menu, and we're going to turn gravity off. I mean, we're going to turn gravity off so that we can do this. And I want to see whether this is balanced or not. So the way we do that is we look at the horizon, and then we push upwards. Look at that. Yeah, it's balanced enough, and downwards. If it wasn't balanced, I mean, if we take the T off, you can see actually... This is a little too high because we're rolling around our centre of mass. So this either needs to be pulled down a bit, or this... pulled out a bit, or this one also needs to be pulled down a bit. I'm not that fussed. I'm happy to use my SAS to hold me level. It's not so unbalanced that I can't do the things I need to do. I'm just making sure I've got directions in all the directions I want. Okay, this is worthy of going to the space station and launch. And... oh look, she can get out. I was hoping to stop her. I wasn't hoping, I was expecting. Difference. Please be cosmetic experiment. Yeah, maybe. Right, so we only send in the one dude. What else do we need here? So we're going to need a decoupler underneath this, right? Because this is the thing that's coming home, right? This. So we'll want one of these underneath here. Okay, that's good. Then we want some sort of landing equipment. Now, I'm going to actually land on one of these tiny, tiny ones. I think it's just the way to do it. I don't know about you guys. If you have a better idea, let me know. I'm also going to expand this out and check... Oh, excuse me. Change this to the mun. Now, the reason I want to do that is I want to see how much thrust 3 of these can give. Oh, look at that. 17 times my weight is what these can put out. So maybe I'm actually going to go for... No, that'll do. That'll do. I don't mind putting out such an immense amount of thrust. Yeah, okay. Do we have any different landing gear? No, we got the big rover wheels. Oh, no, the tiny rover wheels. Okay, so maybe we can make a tiny rover at some point, but not right now. We could. We could strap a tiny little rover to the bottom of that. No, we're not. We're not going to. It'll be an idea for some point. At some point, we will do that. Okay, so this is bringing us home. 1,100 is definitely going to bring us home. We then need one of these big ones. Let's go with one of these big ones with a poodle. Everyone loves the poodle, right? And that will get us out to the moon. I wish I had that Delta V map still written down. That would be like super useful for me right now to know how much it is to get to the moon and back and stuff like that. And I could like just aim for the right numbers. At the moment, I'm fairly sure I am super overestimating how much fuel I need. Oh man, that chat is flying past so quick. If anything is super important, repeat it many times with my name attached to it, and we'll get to it. Okay, Alt and that. I think now, hopefully, we don't have the mainsail, do we? No, we've only got the skipper. Can that lift this? We're not on the Mun anymore, we're on Kerbin. No, it can't. Okay, let's take that off of there, and then put one down here. Where's that to wait? It's still just below, but at that point we're going to be high in the atmosphere, right? So if let's compact that down again. If I now put, do we want to go asparagus or just an onion? What do you guys prefer, asparaguses or onions? Let me know. Let me know. Until then, I'm just going to go for a ×4 onion stage. I think. Let's put that. Let's put that here, and then I can do like an alt and copy, and then that's all good. Not alt and copy, alt and copy. And then I can pop this back down here, and then everyone's a winner, right? Do you all feel like winners? Because you're all winners here. You know that, right? Let's have a look. Let's put another one of these up top here, and then add fuel lines. Okay, that should be like immense amounts of fuel, right? Like all the fuel. 7,000. I'm not sure. I need 5,500, 3,500 to get up. Okay, so that's what this stage is. I then carry more across to the moon. I think this is all right to land with. I think it should work. Exclamation marks. Oh gosh, caps lock, man, caps lock. I think it should work. I wish I could do an interrobang. That would be great. You know, the one that's like an exclamation mark and a question mark mixed together? I feel like I'm missing stuff. And do you know what I feel like I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing the science. Science! Can you put external seats on it for Bob and Bill? I could, but I've also allowed them internal seats. That's kind of what we're going for here. I mean, this guy's coming back to the surface, so we need to be able to make sure that he can actually have people inside. So this like this. I'm going to pop them facing. This is my landing stage, is it? Yeah. So let's do that like that, and that'll show me where the floor is. Because I have this terrible habit of landing on the dark side of the moon, and that's terrible. No one can see anything when I do that. Okay, so we're going to want this mystery goo canister. Can we? Let's just do that. Yeah, that's totally not hacks. But we shall do this anyway. One of these, and I think we're ready for this single trip to the moon with no particular side like trips. Send memes to the aliens. Get good silver one scrubs, yeah. Missing little SSTO shovel, yeah. Really big lights. I am tempted to put the big lights on this stage here. We also need some lights up top for the docking, right? Let's do the docking lights first. They're kind of important. These ones here. And I think I only need 2. Do you think I only need 2? Or do you think we only need 1? I'm actually going all the way to say I only need 1. Which is going to put me a little bit off balance. But such a small amount, I don't think it's going to matter. I hope it doesn't matter. Now, does anyone know if 7,389 is enough for a return trip to the moon? I can't quite remember. Let's see if I can find a picture somewhere. Even Gillian, not the ones I want. Oh man! So I've got the picture of the Delta V map on the back of my phone. The problem is the picture's bigger than the screen on my phone, so I don't get to see it. Why does your basic laugh sound a little strange yet attracting? It goes with the rest of my demeanour, mate. A little strange, but somehow attracting. KSP Delta V map. I'm doing a Google search. I am sorry if my bitrate just suddenly drops out. Oh man, going to Reddit's going to make it even worse. Even worse. Okay, cool. This is what we're looking for here. To the moon and back. 4,000. Oh man, this is old. 5, 6, okay, and 7 for the return. Okay, we're going to go with that. We're going to do that. Twitchy, signal has been translated successfully, and the aliens are sending a signal that they are asking the planet, why did we attack them? How should I reply? Sorry, bro, still learning disease control. We will try to cover our mouths when we send out viruses next time. Something like that. Okay, with all that, let me return back to KSP rather than using the internet. Okay, this should make it to the moon and back. Here we go. Monumental journey. Historic. To the moon and back. Woo! We should have set up speed run thing. Well, we're not going straight to the moon. We're not going straight to the moon, and I will show you what. Ah, man, go away, you, and come back, you. Oh, good. We're there. Go. 3, 2, 1. It's time to go. Is my staging set up correctly? Go. All right. So I'll tell you now, straight away, a little bit of struttage wouldn't have gone amiss. But I think we're going to do okay. Have I shrunk? Yeah, I did shrink that down last time, didn't I? Did I not? Straight to the moon. No, we're not going straight to the moon. We're actually going to try and catch the space station first. Because we put this space station up in orbit a little while ago and then never made use of it. So let's go and make use of it. I don't know about you guys. That sounds like fun to me. That sounds like fun to me. Let's, do you reckon I can just hit the prograde and it's going to do what it needs to do? I think it might do. I think it might do. It should start falling out. We're a little vertical. We're going a little steep, if you will. I wouldn't mind getting over a little bit more. So whilst I have my prograde on, you can see that I'm just kind of twitch tapping the yaw across. Again, this is another maneuver that's a lot easier on analog sticks, where you just kind of ever so gently try and hover around this side of the prograde so you can start pushing yourself over. Violence is a defining characteristic of our planet. I don't think. Well, yeah. Let's think about how we do particle physics, shall we? We take two things and we smash them together very, very hard. Now, how do we resolve our conflicts? Yeah, we take some stuff and we smash it together very, very hard, don't we? Yeah. Okay, maybe violence is a defining feature of our. Guys, we're not going that fast. I tell you now, we're not going that far. Why is that telling me we're leaving? What happens if I go through these things? What do you reckon, guys? Are we really doing this? Oh, I know what's wrong, and you guys know what's wrong as well, don't you? Let me tell you this. When you do hack gravity to check your capsule, remember to turn it back off. Alright, I'm so sorry about that, guys. 3, 2, 1, go! That'll be why my basic gravity turn didn't go very well. Yeah, thanks very much, AK-47, man. That's straight up what's gone wrong there. Man, that was so bad. That was so bad. I do apologise. But we are back on our way. Actually, I think we're going to have to hold ourselves here. We are falling over just a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Gravity fine. Yeah, the AK people are around everywhere. This may annoy you, but build an F-22 and rescue Jeb. No, but okay, cool, man. I love your passion. I love your passion. That's the important bit here. F-22 Raptor. You know, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what one looks like, apart from vaguely like a paper aeroplane. It's, you know, it's a fighter aircraft. I get that much. Which is silly for someone who's generally known for military KSP. But I don't have a massive military background. Everything that I've worked out in collaborative warfare and the war is literally just me trying to figure out the game dynamics rather than, you know, trying to make something that looks like a warship. That one, we should go around and rename everything at some point, or at least reassign everything. You are not a station. Because we're not looking at stations. That one. There we go. We want to set this as a target. Okay, we are there. We are going. We will make this happen. If we could just come over a little bit more. Staging, smooth. Oh, small explosions, but we like small explosions here, right? It's the big explosions we got to worry about. Look at them explosions. Lovely. Great. Love it. We should be going fine. What is this at? This is a 78-kilometer station. We're going almost exactly coplanar with it, so we can't really argue about that either. We have popped our way up into the orbital frame space. That's good. I like military tech until it became a taxpayer. Now it's like, can't we just use a load of poor people? That's good, man. That's good. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. I was really expecting the station to catch up a little faster. Maybe I've gone too far sideways too quickly. But any moment now, these two lines should intersect. We should start seeing... You see those rendezvous markers over there? Do you not want to rendezvous with me? It doesn't want to rendezvous with me. I think there is not really a problem, but there is a slight miscalculation in my navball recently. Well, like my navigation software at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know how to correct that, but we'll figure it out. Hey, Benjamin! We get it, toast is good, but man, what one post will do. One post will do. Trying to spot our target back there. It is on its way, but we don't quite see it so far. Or sofa. I mean, you know, whichever one you want. Let's try unsetting and resetting the target. See if that does anything better. No, it doesn't. Ah, why would you do that? Okay, we're going to have to do this almost entirely through the power of the nav ball. I hope you guys are ready for this. We're going to be paying close attention to the pink bit there. Because, you know, that's the only bit we can pay close attention to. I'm also going to... Yeah, like that. If I go target... Okay, so you can see that that's actually super offline. But that's alright, that's fine. We're really trying to get our orbit up to something close at the moment. It is coming this way, isn't it? I've not gone the wrong way round, have I? I hope not, because, like, wow, that would be a little frustrating, shall we say, to find out that I've put my space station in a retrograde orbit. That would be terrible. I wouldn't be having a fun time there. Okay, so somewhere like that should actually set us up well for the encounter. I am super surprised that we haven't even seen it yet. Things feel wrong. Things feel wrong. Lieutenant Delta saying he can help me with my lack of military knowledge. That's cool. It's cool. Always accept a little bit of help, you know. Let's get down this way. Full throttle! Go, 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 go. Hopefully at some point during this flight, well, at some point, when this girl comes back, what's her name again? Jataris. She will make her way up to the next level of Kerbalism. What's that over there? That's, Rescue Juan February. We never got round to rescuing one. Is it even moving? I don't know, it looks very stationary. I know, quite ironic, a station being stationary, but should we go and check it out in the tracking centre once I've put this into a nice orbit? I think we're going to have to. Is this close to full circularization? There's that, and Bob's your uncle. What's going on with the differences? Nothing seems to be matching up right at the moment. Nothing seems to be matching up. Tracking station, this is where I want to be. Dragonfly is going to go play KSP now. Okay, cool. Luna Cop is such a bad person because he missed mystery. That's not true. That's not even slightly true. People are trying to become each other's enemies. I'm not sure what that's about. So this is, yeah, proper orbiting, right? Are we moving? Yeah, we're moving. Okay, so why did this stay hanging around so far back? What is the deal with that? What? Look at this! What? What's going on here? Can we... is T to cycle? No, it's not T. It's not those to cycle through either. I can't remember what button it is to cycle through you guys inside. But, like... all these guys are glitched. Ah, I know why. You see this strut that's in front of us here? Maybe that's going inside their faces? Maybe? I don't know. Seems a little weird. Just seems a little weird. Okay, that's fine. Let's just point that back up that way. Nice. No. That way, if you could, please. Thank you. Yes, nice. Okay, with that in mind... where are you? Where's our little vessel gone? Station shuttle, rendezvous. Have we lost everything again already? Let's turn all these on. Any here that we're missing? Ooh. Ooh, all them probes. Okay, back to... No, that's the astronaut. We're going to have to do something about him. He was also in the wrong place. He is going around the wrong way or something, isn't he? Let's speed this up. No? Then what did I aim at then? Sorry, I'm being very confused at the moment because I was fairly sure that Station Alpha was over here when we launched, and now it's not. Now it's really not. Okay, it's no biggie. It is no seriousness. We can definitely switch to and make that work. Jeb is punishing you. that's good, man. That's good. Yeah, look how far apart we are. So that's now me over there. Okay, where is a point of intersect? Here is a point of intersect. Let's add a maneuver, and we're going to have to do this in a very brisk manner. Oh wow. Okay, maybe not. That is a lot of Delta V on that particular encounter there. Let's see what it says here. 200? I mean, that's not the worst. We've probably got that in this fuel can, right? Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go and line it all up. So much lag? What's the lag? My end, your end? Ultron was dumb. Okay, let's put this back. Jarvis is a much better robot, eh? Okay. Hey, Benjamin, welcome back. Always nice to see people. The KSSR is saying he's not free. That's a shocker. Shocker. Oh, have we folded out? Wait. Something that I always forget to do because, you know, communications were added like way after I started playing this game. There we go. Communications antenna. That's what's needed. So let's warp to this next maneuver. Get back. Everything should be alright, I'm thinking. Maybe we'll like go beyond here. Oh, don't tell me I'm coming. What? No, 71. 60. Anyone else confused here? I am super confused. Why is it telling me that I'm in the atmosphere? Look at that, 71. There is a problem. I might even have to go for a game reload, guys. If you guys can think of topics of conversation for whilst we do so, that would be great. Now, I know this is not the place that we're going to meet up because look how far away it is. Man, what is wrong with this? What is wrong with this? I'm getting sent Deviant Art links. What is this? Okay, can we do this without losing? I don't know. Without losing our antenna. Not entirely certain. We're on the wrong side of the orbit for this. I'm sure we were in a circular orbit. There we go. We're headed back up now. Okay, this is a little awkward. As all my missions generally are. If you're not aware that my missions are generally awkward, welcome! Leader should feel sorry for Jeb. Leader feels sorry for no one. I'm surprised that you would even think that he would. Okay, we're going to do a stage here, and then we're going to start make a serious consideration about whether we're actually going to carry on or not. So let's decouple that. So we're back out, but there are problems. There are problems. Generally all me-shaped problems, I think. So that should be all right. We can deal with me-shaped problems, all right? I think the first thing we want to do is try and pull that periaps back up. I did not realise that it was so low. To do that, no, let me. There we go. Add this manoeuvre here. We should be able to do an upwards, right? 6-6. No, all I'm doing is pulling that. Wait, 7-1. So that's where we want these to be, and then at some point we should be able to pull these back together. Well, to be honest, as long as I get my periaps up, I'm happy with that. I am super happy with that. Why is it saying burn down to periap? to make my power apps better. I really do not feel like this is set up right. Estimated burn 30 minutes. 3 hours. Oh wait, we haven't activated this engine, that's why. That makes a little bit more sense, but still, the rest of this does not. Do I care about Bill or Bob? Yes, Bill or Bob are my favourites. The engineer is my favourite, but I can't remember whether he's Bill or Bob. So. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Let me warp here. It's going to take a couple of orbits. That's fine. Sometimes it does. You should feel the same, Zed. He doesn't have feelings. Oh. Launching coffee at your location. Man, coffee? Seriously? Is that what we're playing at here? And stop. Any second now. Stop. Awesome. So we can add a maneuver here and go, wait, just push them together, please. To be fair, we don't even need that now, do we? We are so close. We did almost all the setup before now, so this is all good. Dragonfly is asking to help his Kerbals. What's wrong with your Kerbals, dude? Maybe we can help. We're pretty good at that. Okay, now we've got that next little meet up there. We can just go, hey, push that as hard as we can, please. I wonder how close... Well, not as hard as we can. Softly. Softly. There we go. 12.5 kilometers is the distance that is going to happen here. I'm going to warp all the way around, and then we're going to switch back to this main view here, because this is how we get our... what's the word I'm looking at? Our rendezvous being like super slick on the way in, so we're not like having to stop ourselves and then point in the right direction. We make all those corrective maneuvers on the way down. To put this another way, so you know when you're coming in for a dock, what you normally do is cancel your relative velocity for each other by pointing at the retrograde when you're in target mode, which we are kind of going to do. Well, there's two things that we actually want to do instead of doing that. Instead of going, hey, kill all my speed and then burning towards them, we're going to try and push this slow down marker towards the... what's that? Target marker? So that as we are falling and slowing down, we're making the corrections that are necessary to make sure our rendezvous is close and slow. Because close and slow is what you want in space. I don't know if you guys know that. Coming in super fast, that's not what we want. Okay, let's have a look and see what is being said over there. Do you know what? I think we're going to go with, not first hop, but all the way home hop. We'll just do that. What have we got here? We've got a 10.41 encounter. That's pretty good. We could probably do better. But, I mean, we are going to do better as we get closer. Silence? What? No one gets silenced here, what? Well, unless Zed's feeling particularly evil. So something like that. Is this getting even closer? 12.3. That might have even been further away. Might even have been further away. We can wait, though. We can wait. I'm going to push this back over to the prograde so I can see what's going on over that way, because we're going slow. Yeah, no, women swoon when I use lines about space. You have no idea. Okay, let's push this down. I'm gonna add a bit of speed here, because I'm a rebel like that. Try and get there quicker, right? Something like that. Look at that, intersect of 4 kilometers. Unfortunately, we are doing this on the dark side, as I said we would, so that's why I put the lights on. There it is. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Let's turn this around so that we can actually slow down using the power of our rockets, and then we'll use the RCS for the final bit. I have, of course, completely neglected to put RCS on this bottom fuel tank here. So, yeah, the whole spin thing that we figured out on the way up, yeah, that's not really going to work out too well for us. So what was the closest we could get? Like 5 kilometers or something? We can do better than that. We can definitely do better than that. And we're going to do better than that by doing this. Like so. Like so. Yeah, look at that. Whenever these two are almost directly lined up on top of each other, you know you're doing well. Or I do anyway. That's my little clue to myself that I'm doing. Oh, that's my landing gear. I didn't want the landing gear. I wanted the lights. Okay. Terrible lights. Who put these lights down like this? I can't see a thing. Oh, that's the worst. Imagine if I crash now. Good shout. Imagine if I crash now. Quick save. Chicks dig space. My girlfriend is always asking for some. No. Can we get in closer? Of course we can get in close. We can get in so much closer. Maybe we will just kind of match orbit until we get to the other side. What do you guys feel about that? I mean, as long as we're like nearly less than a kilometre away, it will be good. If I stop now, we just gotta warp around a little bit. I'm just waiting for that glorious sunrise so we can start doing some real serious trying to orbit stuff, rendezvous stuff. Full thrust towards it. Do not decelerate. No. Good idea. Not going to do it. I wonder how close our approach is now. Oh, look at that. It's telling me it's even further away, but we're getting closer all the time. What is this? It lies. It lies. Oh, now we're going in the wrong direction. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and make it closer again. In fact, let's fire up some RCS. I don't want to use it all. I think a little bit in the right place is probably a good idea. Okay, let's try and go round now. Still going down in speed. That's it's down in distance. That's good. I really do want to do this on the light side. My space car has gone by a missile. My Kerbals, all my Kerbals. Ah, did you kill all your Kerbals? That's not great, dude. That's not great. Okay, we're doing all right here. Actually, we are definitely doing all right. We can. If I do this and go and pull this way, I reckon we're gonna. Oh, in fact, let's just use some rocket power. Yeah, perfect. Turn the RTS back off. Retrograde. So as we come hurtling towards it. Everyone's complimenting each other's pordon. That's nice. It's nice. It's getting close. I mean, 10 might be a little bit too fast to be coming rushing in at, but... Right now the pat. Oh no! Don't tell me. Quick EVA. There's seconds to do this in. Seconds. Fly at it. Push. Go on. Push. Push. We've got no solar panel. Solar power. F. B. Okay. All right. Fine. We can deal with this. We can definitely deal with this. I want to go back that way. Why are we facing this wrong direction? Perhaps what we want to do is try and... There we go. If we face that way now, then we can turn around and suddenly our solar panels are facing the right direction. Nice. Good. Top job. I've just noticed that we are roughly the same size as the station that we're trying to attach to. And I don't know if you guys know this, but that can be quite awkward. Quite awkward. What's the difference between Hitler and Zitler? You cannot kill Zitler with a bullet. No, but a glass of water, I'm supposed would do some bad things. Some bad things. Let's toggle the lights off for now. Okay, this is going to be a very... excuse me, crackly voice. Going to be a very slow approach, unfortunately. So we're going to set this as target. Whew, are we ready for this? I hope so. I'm just going to wait until we drift just beyond it. Okay, this should be cool. This should be cool. Let's start slowing down. Four, three, two, one, stop. Okay, we're going to control from here, even though we are kind of controlled in the same direction. I just want to be sure, you know. And then we want to turn around to face it. I'm going to turn the RCS back off. I don't need that to power this. Okay, now is where things get difficult. Orbital, chase, locked camera. I do love a locked camera. Oh look, I put the put the antenna at the top of the ship. Who knew? Who knew? Let's try and pull this back in and maybe do a little fly like that. Now, we should come in at like point something meters per second. Like the slower we can come in at, the better. Maybe we want to do a little bit faster than that. I need to quit the stream mid-sentence. Now, people told me off for that. It wasn't intentional. I didn't realise that the stream cut out before I'd finished pressing my button. You know, YouTube gets the signal to stop. But then there's the stream delay, so I have to remember about the stream delay. Oh, eight meters. Let's get in there. Just going to make lots of syllables at you with no real sentence structure behind it, just because this is so tense right now. I do love this little docking system that I've got on the go here, though. It looks beautiful. Beautiful, as James Blunt would say. Okay, can we get there? Can we get there? Okay, I'm going to turn these off now, as we appear to be in the right location. The magnetics are kind of taking hold, and now everyone's inertia is being overcome. As we come down this way, I'm going to start hitting the SAS so that we can overcome like the big swing that we have on the go. Okay, this is cool. You two, let's get Bob out and see what happens. Is his face messed up? His face isn't messed up. This is good. Okay, let's let go and let go and put our jetpack out, and then just float him on in there. Grab that. Wander on up. Love getting in this ship upside down. It's what it's all about. I suppose we could go transfer, but I don't know which one they're in at the moment, to be honest. So, Bill... Oh, we're taking two pilots. I thought I had a scientist up here as well. I bet he's adrift in space, right? That's the debris. I'm not going to go rescue him now. But somewhere out there... Let's try and find it. Somewhere out here, this one has a scientist inside it that needs to be rescued at some point. But there we go. We did that. Let's decouple. No, not this side. Undock. There we go. And back. No, you're not gonna. Don't tell me I'm out of monoprop. Oh, that is the funniest thing. Well, at least we did what we wanted to do, and then ran out of monoprop. Okay, we're going to the moon. There is the moon. Let's set the target as the moon. We are going to leave for the moon about here, I think. Going to add this maneuver, push it all up, see what we got here. Though, how can there be a descending, though? 0.5 must have been that rendezvous that got me. We can do it here. There we go. And I want to get down low. Get down low. You know what? That's good. That's good. That's good. That is super good. We're going to turn around. Make sure that we have a solar panel facing the sun. That has got to be a thing that we try and make sure happens regularly. More regularly than I have been so far, anyway. Okay, that pointed down this way. Yeah, cool. Why would you be like that? Have you got sunlight? You've got sunlight. That's cool. Are we going up or down? If I turn this off, I bet we're going to go up. Okay, that's good. That's good. We've got 4 minutes to wait. Instead of, like, blasting past it, I'm going to go warp to next maneuver. Hey, I do missions correctly. They just take a couple of goes. As I'm sure you all do if you, like, recorded your videos and then took note of the number of times you failed. So, let's go. Away we go. Twitchy, we moved more chicks here. Well, you know, I don't really do the most female-friendly of content. I'm not saying I should be doing makeup tutorials and flower arranging, but I don't think this sort of stuff is really... It's a bit long and boring, right? Yeah, it's super sexist. But I don't see you playing Kerbal. A great one. We had one once, did we? What was her name? I can't remember. I mean, at least I'm not playing COD, right? Though, that said, I know more girls that play COD than Kerbal. Okay, here comes the Apple Apps. Do a series called Which is the Cutest Dwarf Planet? Oh, but I am so biased on that. I mean, series, blatantly. It's got little highlights and everything. Like, what? I mean, like, yeah, Love Heart on Pluto's alright, I suppose. But... Whoa! Such attacks there, Boris. What's that about? What's that about? Make a makeup tutorial. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would be fun, right? I want a focus view there. More? There we go. That's a nice close proximity encounter. We've got another one coming through. Okay, look, him. Did you see that? Whoa, bum. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So with that in mind, I'm going to... Can I not warp anywhere further? Warp to next maneuver? There are no next maneuver nodes. What? Oh, I have got a maneuver node there. Silly. Silly. Warp. And here we go! On our way to the moon! It's not like we haven't done this a few times already, but... I'm not bothered to the stuff you do. Alright, cool. Well, the makeup tutorials. I have more kittens in my thumbnails. Yeah. Sigh. I don't think sigh will help. There. Add maneuver. Put it in close. We're not dumping a satellite or anything like that, are we? We're just going straight for a landing. Where is our landing site? Oh man, it's right over our periaps, isn't it? Is this? Oh no, that's the cluster we were after. I was trying to find the other bit we were looking at earlier, but that's totally not what we're doing. Okay. You cannot live without a girlfriend. Like, you can. It's not much fun. Okay, up and down, and around. Okay, to the next maneuver node. ZTech thinks the chat is being a little bit silly, I think. Lunacop is a female human. Who would have guessed? Thought you were a female Kerbal. Thought you were a female Kerbal. People who get regular human contact live longer. It is true. Power of a hug does wonders for your day. Pop. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's try... I mean, that looks about as in between as we're going to get, right? So let's pop it up there, pull it down. That is so close to the pole, though. I've just noticed. This is going to be a little awkward to make happen. Like so? Yeah, almost exactly that. I mean, we have a little bit of going around the planet to do, but planet, moon, body, I mean, whatever we want to call these. I like calling them bodies. I don't know about you. What's your guys' like favourite generic rock floating in space term? Let me know in the comments. Everyone loves rocket stuff. I should imagine everyone loves rocket stuff anyway. It's just very hard to express it in today's society of binary genders and such forth, you know. Go. It's a good burn. It's a good burn. It's a very good burn. We are... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure whether we're liking the direction we're going or not. What do you guys think? Is this good? I think this is going well. We could probably do with a little bit more inclination on that. but I think we're there. A little more inclination, just a little more, just a little more. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna do it by eye now. We're gonna do it, which is always good, as you guys know. Satellite? What about a satellite? I think I've missed some of the chat here. Oh, that was the wrong way. Whoops. When all else fails, let's just push deeper into space, right? Okay, let's try this again. Could definitely use a bit more north, whatever this one is. It's not quite northwest. I suppose it's pushing further around the orbit now. We're going to have to try and make our way down there through a series of artful hops, I think. Because, you know, that's how I work. Artful hops. Artful, yeah. Okay, it's a bit weird, like, watching the, like, focused on the moon and watching this. I don't normally do it like this way. Hey, Burr Gaming. Yeah, I'm going to go with Burr Gaming 2004. How you doing? A cultured monkey. We're all running through genders and species in the chat at the moment. If you happen to be anything different, you know, let us know. Like that. I think that's probably a good landing setup. I hope so, because we're going to run out of fuel in this stage, and this one needs to be like literally last second's going to make it. Okay. Oh no, we're still not close. Still not close. That's fine. We're going to go over this. I think we're going to start stopping now, because obviously we do only have a poodle. Do only have the poodle. Watching that line there. Let's kind of do it by map for now, which I know is a little bit like, you what? But it's what we're going to do. Just want to watch this point get to where it needs to be. Actually, this is going to be relatively easy. Relatively easy. As soon as our app... Oh, if I just run out of fuel. I have just run out of fuel. That's cool. That is exactly what I wanted to happen, though. Let's decouple here. Activate all them engines. Yep, engines activated. These are going to be super, super overpowered, aren't they? Oh well, we'll just have to work with it like that for now. Seemed like a good time for a save? A save. Seems like a great time to save. Oh, did I miss a joke? I missed a joke. Hey, Luck Master, how are you doing? I dislike missing jokes. I'm going to have to go back and watch my own stream now. Oh, okay, we are coming down roughly where we need to be, so this is all good. I'm trying to figure out whether we want to be on that slope or here. The problem is that these are kind of hiding the surface detail from me, so I'm not sure if this is where we want to be. It looks like this is where we want to land. It would be a lot easier if it told me that we were there. I don't want to see those. I want to see these ones. Okay, these are literally just temperatures at surfaces. We've got to try and land at each one individually, which should be alright. It should be okay. Let's put some landing gear down. Okay, we're here. Let's go. Let's stop our forwards velocity, first of all. That wasn't quite what I wanted. Something like that. And stop. And then let's come up. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is almost perfect, actually. Making those small hops is going to be awkward. Going to be the most awkward bit. Let's start also burning down. We are actually incredibly close to the surface of the moon to be coming down at hundreds of meters per second. There we go. 50 meters per second sounds good. Explosions! I heard some explosions. Wow, look at that cratering right there. That's outrageous. Okay, we got a shadow down there. I'm just gonna keep trying to push this to the very top. Push this retrograde marker to the very top. That's the plan anyway. Still coming down a little hard. Let's see if we can't shed speed just a little bit faster. It's setting a small oscillation up. That's bad. That's very bad, but especially as we've just gone over where we needed to be. Okay, push that until it's directly vertical. Like that. Brilliant. And then we just drift to the floor. Like a small wind. A small wind? Small leaf in the wind. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Would have really been nice to have brought that small rover that we were talking about with us. Something just to go around and get these surface temperature readings. As it is, we're going to have to... Oh man, I've nearly used half my fuel already. Ooh, this is not good. Oh, it's super not good, actually. Okay, let's try and shed speed a little quicker. That was too quick. Man, I wish I had a suicide burn counter. This is not overly useful as a landing site, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we should be on the surface now, obviously. Let's log some temperature. Oh, look, we'll even take that home as it is. Did that not... What? Am I not there? I should be there. I've got to get back up that way. Alright, let's do a quick save, because we're probably going to have to do a couple of... No, hey, fun times with Static Crusher. How you doing, buddy? I did notice you. I did notice you. Let's try and go back over that way now, shall we? I suppose. That's where things are located. I mean, do I actually want to go any faster than that? Let's do a blip and then we're done, right? Nah, it really felt like we were there. Let's do another blip upwards. Just keep that rolling. Just waiting for some indication that I have got there, you know? Just the smallest little marker to say that yes, this is it. Or not. I mean, you know, whatever works. Oh, look at the emoji go. Well, they're not really emoji, the stickers. Look at the stickers go. We still not got where we need to be. This is painful, guys. This is painful. Maybe a little more this way. So now we should be able to just go, stop, stop. What's my horizontal? There we go. If we could just go back down now, that would be great. Immediately starts burning upwards, right? Wow, lots and lots of people. Loving this. Loving this. We're literally just coming in for a small touchdown on the moon. Only doing a... observational survey thing. That's all good. But this little ship here needs to get itself to various little places. I'm a little bit worried that maybe we're not going to have the fuel to get back. I'm looking at my Delta V total there, and I'm like, how many do we need to get back home again? Anyone else remember? Okay, there we go. Burn and thrust. Burn and thrust. Hopefully all these are over the top of each other. So let's log this like that. So we got two of those? No, we got one of those. How can you tell me that? Let's log this again and see what happens. No, we didn't get any that time. See, if I had Kerbal attachment system, at this point I would be getting a dude out to go, hey, wow. So, Bergerman, I have also already... sorry, Bergaming, sorry, I've already said hi to you. Wow, 10 out of 10 parking. Thanks, guys. You have 20 people currently viewing, 19. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, let's try and figure out where we're going next. Both of these are almost right on top of each other. I really do dislike the fact that you can't see closer to the moon when you have the moon focused. Damn it, I went all the way through and then skipped right past it. Pole, Ilu... there I am. That's the vehicle we want. Let's see if we can get in even closer. So we kind of just want to go north, and we will get there. Okay. I'm gonna quick save because we might not have the fuel to do it afterwards. So let's just jump up and across. Not the quick save, but you know, to be able to, I don't know, go home and stuff like that. Just pick this up. We're not looking to go far. We're not looking to go far. Probably just the top of that ridge. Okay, let's point it up more so we can start thinking about how we would slow down. How we're going to slow down is always top of my mind, of course. Just a little further. Too many meters per second. Too many meters per second. Then I go and full throttle it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hopefully we are just facing the right direction and then I can just stop us. About 3 meters per second. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad. Let's pull it down to 1.1. Oh, we can even get it down lower than that. You know it. I know it. Let's make it happen. Okay, I was going to actually do a little downwards burn there, but that just seems a little inefficient when you have gravity to do it for you. In the end, you blow up. No. Twitchy makes direct all the time? Direct what? Oh, what, streaming? No, I do also like normal video, what I call normal videos, YouTube videos as well. Are we going to come down too heavy here? I feel like we're going to have a rescue mission on the go soon. Alright, you guys know what I'm saying here, yeah? Look at that Delta V. It's 140 to get off the moon, something like that. We'll burn all this fuel off to get into orbit and see if we can't like do the rest with RCS. Which is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to do anything from now. It's a little unfortunate, actually. A little unfortunate. Oh, okay, there we go. Last one. We'll grab all the science we can now. Because then we need to figure out how we get home. So log that temperature. Great. That's all of those. Alright. Observe and keep. Oh man, have we changed biome? We've changed biome and we've got all this already. Oh, this is bad. Should have taken it all at the first place we stopped at. Okay, well, with that in mind, where are we relative to Kerbal? So we want to go that away. Northeast, something like that. Let's try it. Go. Oh, well, there was all that. I'm going to do a stage, and then we're going to turn our RCS on and go. Oh, but of course we're out of RCS. Alright guys, well we get all the fun and frolics of a rescue mission. Which will be fun. Which will be fun. Though I feel this is going to have to be a next time as... Oh, we've got 300 left here. We could come back for the other one later, couldn't we? We could do that. Let's try that. Let's push a little thrust in. I actually want to go that way anyway. It should be relatively easy to get into orbit. Relatively. As long as we can get into orbit, a lot of things are going to be, like, easy for us. But getting into orbit is not the easiest. Just got to wait until we're close up to apoaps again. You can see this little timer thing here. You said you're going to get a second moderator when it hits 20. Yeah, I might do. Very much I might do. If this happens again next time, we shall do so. Got to get our way up to... I don't feel like we're going to have the Delta V to get into orbit. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Well, I can believe it. This seems like totally me. It was all those hops. That's what did us wrong. It was all those hops. Close we're not. I was going to be like, how close are we to getting into orbit? We are not. Alright, well, we're going to leave that there. I failed because of Jeb. Yeah, alright, alright. Fun times with Static Crusher needs to leave. Good man. Good man. It's good to see you anyway. It's good to see you anyway. We're going to have to leave these guys here, actually, as it goes, for now. That is unfortunate. I really... Yeah, we just don't have the fuel. 347 meters per second. If I go and look at my Delta V thing. I can find another admin if you're looking for one, Zed. I can definitely do that. saying you're a good admin is bad. Yeah, this is true. Like, whenever people are like, oh, I know how to do an admin, I'll be an admin, blah, 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 it's generally the first thing that puts me off hiring them as admin, you know? We're going to do some position missions for the next sort of 20 minutes, and then we're going to leave it there, I think. We'll come back on Saturday with a better plan on how we're going to rescue and drop down some sort of tiny rover. Minmus relay in an adjusted orbit. Let's try that. Let's see what we get for that. Kerbal space program. Abusing how power alone is boring. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. What are we looking? Which one was it? Which one was it? Let's go and have a... forgot to remember the name. Bye bye, Dragonfly. I see people are leaving. Minman return relay. Oh man, I bet I'm gonna have to go through and rename a few of these things. Minman return relay. There we go. That's the one with. Oh, there's two of them. I don't know which one they want. Oh, the blackbirds. Love a blackbird. Wow, this guy doesn't actually have... Oh, that's because we're looking at the... Okay, this... Woo! That guy didn't actually have any engines, so I'm not sure how we were supposed to put them in an adjusted orbit. To be fair, this guy doesn't appear to have any engines. Does he have the RCS? He does have RCS. Okay, that's fun. Fun? Yeah, fun. So literally all it wants me to do is add this maneuver. Add this maneuver. Oh, I'm control locked. Okay, this will be fun. Let's try and figure out when we're going to get connection when we're here. Where is... Okay, so they're on the right side of the planet. That's not going to work, though. Let's go for another time around. Okay, here is the connection. That's good. That's what I want. If we could just get a little bit closer here. You never really have long to wait for a connection. That's the good thing here. So we're looking for prograde. Of course, the first thing I go to is retrograde. Why would it not be? And then this way. I do love these little mini relay satellite things that I've made here. There's a little bit of RCS, a couple of solar panels, a little bit of science in case we need it, stuff like that. And go. No, back this way then. Must have put them on upside down. That's fair enough. So going up or down? That ain't moving, is it? Okay, like so. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Got to hold stability for 10 seconds, no doubt. Let's. That was the one I wanted, actually. Ba-bum! We have completed a contract. That's why I always like these little contracts at the end. 20 grand. That's not bad. That's not bad. 17 and 3 science here. Ah, yeah, it's just that one, isn't it? Okay, that's all good. There's even a base over there. Nukes. Still discussing the finer points of Russian versus the F-22s. The F-22 are not European or American plane. I don't know. I don't know. Biases. It's all about the biases. I'm really llooking for, like, this Explore Minmus. That's a nice one, but it's not really what we're after. Observational surveys on the moon. I mean, that's still pretty good, but not quite what we're after. I want to build more space stations. It just doesn't give me the missions that I want. I mean, a solar space station is not what we want. Just no. So I think next time we're going to have to do this rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit around Minmus. It's American. Okay, yeah, I thought it might be. Okay, so let's launch. Where's Rescue Juan? We're going to go rescue Bill? Bob? Whichever scientist it is up in the space station shuttle. You guys play Risk? Yes, we have been playing Risk. We're about 4 hours into a game at the moment, which is good fun. Why the brackets? What's going on with that? There are some weird stuff on the go. Can we make Rescue Juan better than it is right now? Yes, of course we can. In fact, this is terrible. Who uses this? There must be a better. Must be a better one. Rescue 1 is obviously going to be worse. I want like the least number of parts. It's got to be that one, because the least number of parts has the biggest parts in, if you see what I'm saying. Does this look like a good rescue craft? Yeah, it's got everything you need. It's got a control probe. It's got some solar panels, which I'm also going to mirror on the bottom because, wow, you know me, guys. Been doing things wrong. Like, so, in fact, even on this side, so that it catches the other direction. You see how I've, like, covered this way? I want it covered that way as well. Okay, let's save this and launch it. Oh, don't take. You shouldn't hate your voice, man. You have a very nice voice, actually. I think it's like a very nice sort of. It really rounds out the group of voices that we have at the table. Callum sounds posh. Tommy sounds dumb. I sound fast and hectic. Sorry, that was a bit hard. Too used to ragging on people. Which is the one that I'm after? It's here somewhere. Station Alpha. There you are. We want to set you as target. Okay, we will catch up with you. That's what we're going to do. We're going to catch up with him. Valentina has gone and sat inside there, though. Like, honestly. This is why I sent Jeb to Minmus. So, Valentina, you best stop doing that sort of stuff, alright? Just don't. Just don't even. The AK-47 man had to wash dishes. Yeah, everyone does dislike the sound of their own voice because it's not the same sound that you hear when you talk. I get that. That's pretty awkward. It definitely gets easier the more you do stuff. Set that as target. Oh, excuse me. It gets a lot easier the more you do stuff. You learn to just recognise your voice as you. But that does then mean that you have to listen back to your voice as well, which is a bit that not many people do. I love the word do. It pops up everywhere. It's great. Jeb needs a friend. I think Jeb does have a friend. Hello, KSSR. Or Boris, as I know you. How are you doing? I hope you had a good time with whatever it was you were doing in the intervening, 45 minutes or so? Yeah, people did leave. Not many. A few of them. We're at 15 now instead of 20. But, you know, that's because we may have slightly failed the moon mission. Maybe a bit. Darkness, my old friend. I see you have returned. Let's keep going this way. Let's turn the aerodynamic forces overlay on so you can kind of see bits. I should have put more lights on this. I don't know why I didn't think that lights would be a good idea. At some point we should go through the vessels in my VAB, you know, like the saved vessels, and kind of like either go through and redesign them or rename them or just, you know, tidy up what I've got there, because it's a little disconcerting. Well, not disconcerting. It's a little awkward every time that I come to like have a look at what vessels are there, especially with like a rescue craft, a low orbit rescue craft. That's something that should be, you know, quite easy to get to. I'm now wondering whether this is actually going to make it at all. Because whilst this does just have a tiny pod on top, this has got quite a way out, which is crazy, But we're almost there anyway. I record my 20 minutes of talking, then crop your voice out, crop out all the ums. And you're left with 5 minutes. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. Okay, let's try and pull this down here. We should start getting for a similar... I'm not sure. We're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to see what happens. I mean, the worst thing that happens is we revert and go make a new rescue craft, right? I think we're going to do alright, though. Watching these two... Ah, there we go. That. Alright, yeah. How did this not even get up to orbit? I suppose I am going a little higher up than... Ooh, nearly had a problem. Oops. Oh, man. Why would you do that? Okay, add this maneuver. First thing we've got to do is bring that round that way. In fact, that's a lot. Okay, if we can do that and then send the Apple apps... No, not that way. Probably back this way. Where's my peri-apps of my adjusted orbit? It's that one there, right? That's still only at 42. That's not good enough. 77. That's getting better. Do they meet up on the other side then? I can't sit. No, it's not great, but it's a good start. It's a good start. That's the important thing. And the most important thing is we haven't done a quick save or a revert, so we can revert at any point. That's also quite important. Okay, we are into the sunlight. And we've gone a little bit far like that, but this should be all good now. Yeah, like that. That looks good. Let's have a look. Okay, we're definitely going up and over. That's great. That is actually great. And then we want to add this maneuver. Can we do it without... crashing? That's 72. Okay, there. Look at those. That is what we want. That is what we want. It doesn't give me the delta V readout of those particular... of how much I've got in my engine, but it should be alright. It should be like real small maneuvers. I hope. If it's not, well then we're in a little bit of trouble. But I think for now this should be nice and simple. Right, 2 minutes away. Let's try and turn ourselves round. Oh, quick save. Well, it wasn't a quick save, it was an auto save. I know, I always see the revert option as kind of the same as the auto save. I don't think this is going to take long to perform, so we'll come down to 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, that really didn't take long to perform, actually. Do we need to kill this? We do. And then we can just kind of keep an eye on what's going on here. Yes. Yes. Boom. Brilliant. Exactly what I want. If we could warp here, I'm going to be a happy bunny. Bye-bye, Burr Gaming. I hope you have fun. Have you ever failed to land and crash into a building? Yeah, once or twice. Once or twice. Mainly, I crash into the tops of mountains. Buildings are a little bit easier to avoid. But mountains, you're like, coming down through the atmosphere. Oh no, that's too hard, too fast, and that's too high for the parachutes to stop me, and yeah, stuff like that. So that's what happens there. This is good. This is very good. Good. Okay, how close are we going to encounter each other here? 0.8. You know what? I'm just going to let this play through like this. Normally I would be like trying to steer myself a lot closer. But with a 0.8, I mean, it kind of seems a little pointless, you know? That's 800 meters. I mean, how close do you want to be before you decide to stop? How close do you want to be? I want to be a little bit closer, actually, but... 52... sorry, 5.2, not 52. Though it does help to think in larger numbers. Hey, Bob! You need to get out and go get in that rescue craft. I mean, we could technically have pushed this into the... Oh, man, why didn't I do that? We could technically have got Bob out and pushed it. I am even tempted to use the rescue craft to push it. Maybe. Alright, anyway, we're coming back now. Mountains are your worst enemy. Yeah, I suppose so. Call the spaceship. 5 Santas and some eagle tips. I'm not sure what you're saying there, dude. Not sure what you're saying there. Pictures, subjective. Put some lights on. Hey. It's always nice to be able to see your ship, right? I always think it is anyway. Okay, let's get in there. Grab it. Board it. Okay, cool. Orbit. I suppose we should try and put down at home, right? Where's home? It's over here. Awesome. Let's go around for an orbit and see what happens. These are some very close... what's the words I'm looking for? Encounter nodes? Yeah, they're encounter nodes, aren't they? Yes. Yes, they are. Okay, the KSC is literally going to be down there, right? Yeah, yeah, it is. Should we just stop here? I think we're just going to stop here. We're going to come over this way. Going to press ourselves a full throttle stop. And just like that, we're going to be coming home nicely. Oh, like this is one of my favourite views, where you've got like the sunlight coming in like at a massive angle through the atmosphere, and everything's all lit up lovely, and it's all looking gorgeous and stuff. That's a lot further over than I thought we were going to be. That's not quite what I wanted. Go back. Oh well. Oh well. I thought we were going to get a lot closer than that. Bye bye, Tom Tom. Okay, the heat is real, but I think we're going to be okay. Bob Kerman, scientist extraordinaire, coming back with, you know, all the gumption. Just trying to find a non offensive word for gumption of the science corps. Okay, looking good. Looking very, very good, actually. I was expecting like to be much worse off here. Yeah, there's some heating going on, but already we are through all of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's spin it up. Spin it up. Okay, everything is actually looking like it's going to go A-okay. Always forget to turn the aerodynamic forces afterwards. Oh man. Yeah, well, I'm glad this is the last mission, as I appear to have lost my grip on the English language. Whilst this comes crashing down, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this couple of nice little spacey adventures. I will see you guys next time, where we're going to go and finish that moon mission, bring those two back, and let's try and bring everyone back, because we're going to have a Juno mission coming up at some point soon, and we're going to want everyone to be like super trained for that. I'm going to pop these parachutes so we can tell that it's going to be safe. It seems like a good time to say goodbye, as there's going to be so much time. So I will see you guys on Saturday. On Saturday, when we're going to do all of these things. Bye! I'm publishing the Risk game when we finish it, Zed. Just gonna let this play through. When it lands, I'll stop the stream, guys. It'll be a big noise. "600 meters to go. These parachutes really deploy early. Every time I've tried to turn that down, though, I end up smashing into the floor far too hard. You're awkward, War Duck. You're awkward. You want some more chair squeaks? That's about as squeaky as I can get. 200 meters. Still going. Literally the worst bit of the game. Bye!